Yo, what is up guys, Delboy here, aka Blue Collar Sports TV. Hopefully you guys are doing well. If you're new here, smash that like, hit subscribe, all of that good stuff. So predictably, Sam Eggington knocks out Ashley Theopane in the 6th round in what was a one-sided fight. You know, going into this fight, I think we all expected the result. Sam Eggington, the bigger, younger, stronger man, against Ashley Theopane. Theopane going into this fight was 41 years old. He's basically been a career light welterweight and welterweight, whereas Sam Eggington is now competing at 154 pounds. You know, the size difference from the offset was apparent. And yeah, Sam Eggington, just too big, too young, too strong, too powerful for Ashley Theopane. And yeah, Eggington was applying his usual pressure behind a high guard. Theopane tried to box a move early on, fighting in little flurries, going to the body here and there. But, you know, halfway through round 1, Sam Eggington found his range. He was starting to trap Ashley Theopane against the ropes, landing some good body shots. Theopane was tucking up quite nicely, blocking a lot of headshots, but he really wasn't negating any of the bodywork which Sam Eggington was doing. And in the long run, that would prove to be pivotal. Round 2, once again, you know, Eggington applying pressure. Eggington actually drops Ashley Theopane in round 2. I believe it was definitely a right hand. I think it landed to the body, kind of pushed Theopane back, pushed him off balance. The ropes kept him up, so the referee counted it as a knockdown. And yeah, after the first couple of rounds, it was basically the same thing over and over again. Just Theopane kind of manoeuvring around the ring, getting trapped on the ropes, trapped in the corner, and Eggington was teeing off to the body mainly. He was also landing headshots. He actually hurt Theopane a couple of times with right hands to the head. And yeah, this was basically a glorified tune-up sparring session for Sam Eggington. You know, at times Theopane would try to fire back with combinations, but his punches just had nothing on them. Eggington was eating them up and coming back with better work. And yeah, round after round, like I said, it was really just Eggington wearing down the older man, the smaller man, and eventually in round 6, Sam Eggington finished this fight with a nice shot actually, a pretty good finish by Sam Eggington. Nice right hook to the body, really nicely placed, and it just took out the wind of Ashley Theopane's sails, and that was all she wrote. Sam Eggington wins this fight by a 6th round knockout, and yeah, he's going to be looking now for some big domestic fights in 2021. Of course, you know, Sam Eggington, he campaigns at 154 pounds. You've got guys like Anthony Fowler, Scott Fitzgerald, a rematch with Ted Cheeseman, Kieran Conway. All of these would be fun fights for Sam Eggington. And ultimately, that's the level in which he should really be competing at. Eggington is what he is. He's a domestic level fighter, fun to watch. He's always going to get fights, but, you know, this fight tonight to me was a bit of a missed opportunity. Because it was on terrestrial TV, it would have been a lot better, obviously, if they got a better opponent for Sam Eggington and put on a show for the viewing public, because a lot of people actually watch these Channel 5 shows. They usually get pretty good viewing figures, and what we saw tonight was basically a one-sided fight. So it would have been nice if Sam got a better opponent, just to put on a bit of a show, maybe attract a few new fans, but it was what it was. It was essentially a tune-up fight for Sam Eggington. Ashley Theopane now, I'm assuming he's retiring. He was mentioning it before the fight. At 40 years old, he certainly should do. He looked every bit of 40 years old in there tonight. He looked slow, he looked cumbersome, his balance looked off, and yeah, he got beat from pillar to post really. Eggington had his way with him. So yeah, predictable result, was what it was, and I'm assuming in 2021, Eggington is going to get some sort of decent domestic fight, and we'll see what that is. But yeah, share your thoughts below. It's been your guy Delboy. Peace.